Happy Monday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, we discovered a very interesting thing on our program today, that Gen Y Rye has a sponsorship deal. He just started eating biscuits.
In a biscuit.
In a biscuit while we were talking
Trademark.
on air.
Yes.
And he's doing it now. I can hear the packet rustling.
Do you guys want some?
No, thank you. What's the flavour today?
Cheeseburger flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how much money are you making out of this, mate? You're eating it.
I think he's eating his pay packet.
It's like a weevil. Also, we've got a brand new That's Entertainment reporter. Claire Stevens left us. She's gone onto the bright big lights of, she's got her own TV show. She's writing a book.
Well, Emma Gillespie also works for Mamma Mia, so she's stepping into those shoes, and we're talking about Michelle Obama. And Michelle's written a new book about what it was like to parent children in the White House.
Yeah. Also, we'll go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Today, beer, does it pass the pub test?
Does it still pass the pub test?
The Cooper's boss is not happy because beer sale at Cooper's have fallen through the not the roof.
They've fallen
floor.
through the ground.
They've gone down.
But it does seem that Australians' tastes are changing.
That's all coming up on Jam Nation.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you going?
I liked hanging out with you on Friday and all the team at the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre
we
in
had
Marrickville.
fun, didn't we?
You know, when I used to work for a living driving a truck around Sydney, I used to deliver aluminium extrusions and things to that around that area. And now it's all
No, you went there for your own extrusions.
Well, it's like a
It's
hipster
hipster-
sort of like
it's a
there's
hipster dream.
guys making coffee and there's guys making beer. And then the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre.
It's great, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing?
We'll talk more about that because it was so great that, we'll get to that.
You had a few drinks.
Well, we all did. Left my keys in a cab, of course. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But I had a perfect Sunday for me yesterday. I walked the dog in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then Harley was away. He went to New Zealand. He came back last night. So I had such a rare thing to have the house to yourself. Even though the kids don't live there anymore, I'm never there on my own.
Sure.
So I had the house to myself. I took the dog for a walk. I didn't shower all day. Didn't get changed all day. Still had undies on from the day before. And I thought, I actually just don't care. Makeup free. I had some music on. I did some baking. It was a dream.
That's your life, isn't it?
That is my dream.
Well, that's good. And everything else.
I'm trying to talk over Ryan eating.
Like Jim Rise, it was good to hang with him on Friday while you're eating biscuits.
Are you actually eating while we're talking on
he's
air
got his-
now? Is that where we
What
are?
is it? Your grain waves, mate? What's happened?
No, I've got these inner biscuits.
Where'd you get them from?
Cheeseburger flavour. I got them for free because I've got a sponsorship now.
You what?
I've got a sponsorship.
What? You mean someone bought them for you?
Yeah.
Have you actually got a sponsorship?
Yeah, they sent me this cheeseburger flavour.
And asked you to eat them all the way through our conversations.
Is that all right?
No, you're joking.
No, I'm not joking. This is serious.
What, you've got an actual deal and they pay you
I've got an
money?
actual deal, yeah.
We don't get that.
These are really good. This is
How much
great.
money are they paying?
I'm not telling you.
Can I have a look at the box?
Yeah. I've got like a nice texture.
See, he gets this
What
sponsorship
flavour
deal.
are they?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Does it taste like cheeseburger?
Oh, yum. They do.
Yeah, they
I can
actually
even
do.
taste a bit of pickle in there.
I know, yeah.
That's actually quite delicious. Actually, but he's one being
Right,
get
yum.
the sponsorship
Well,
deal.
don't eat them all, they're mine.
How's it get up?
How does this happen? Are you just going to
They
now?
just send me an email.
Oh, I understand. I'm not saying how does it happen. I understand the nature of a transaction. I was wondering why you suddenly you're eating on air.
Well, I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast.
Right, okay. You've now, but is the part of the sponsorship that you eat through all our breaks when we talk?
Well, can I go outside and do it?
Oh, well, who's going to do whatever you do around here? No, sure, mate. Go outside.
You
Go
do
and-
what you need
Go
to
and
do.
have half a day or whatever you.
Go and
kids do
enjoy your
these days,
chicken
isn't
in a
it?
biscuit. What is it? What's the one?
Yeah,
What is it?
In a biscuit.
Okay.
Cheeseburger flavour, alive with flavour.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Well sold, John Laws. Well,
I just hope you don't get an Anusol gig.
action-packed show today. We have $10,000 up for grabs with the $10,000 question, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
The brand Marvel tells stories primarily about what?
Podcast. We have the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I'll say, have you got a sponsorship deal as well? Are you going to eat through your work day as well?
But it's about getting question 7 right. Gem Y Rye has a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, a pretty big deal now.
With the Inner Biscuit people.
Yeah.
And they just reached out to you and they said, and what did they say? How much money do you get paid for this?
I can't say. It's part of the deal.
I'm guessing you're just getting biscuits.
I'm thinking that as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm just getting free food, basically.
yeah.
Well, did you have any idea how much this costs? Like, people spend a fortune on advertising, and you're just getting a pack of biscuits. Now we're plugging them.
Yeah, but they're just going to keep sending them to me.
What's today's flavour? Well, let's get through it because what's today's flavour?
How much of a plug are we giving these guys?
Cheeseburger flavour.
Okay, great.
Oven baked in Oz.
Okay.
Oh, they're made in Australia. Well,
Let's
that's
not,
good.
Yeah, that is good, but let's not watch you read the packet out loud.
Wheat flour.
Okay, don't say thank you.
Give us the ingredients, mate.
And what font have they used on the back of the box?
Oh, they've used a stupid font to advertise it.
Anyway, we've got some questions. Are you still able to, with your sticky fingers, still able to do your job?
Yeah,
Yeah, you might have to clean your hands.
Do you guys have a tissue?
Don't wipe it on your jacket. Actually, they haven't left much residue.
That's a
good
selling
thing.
point. It's not like a cheesel.
John is in Wollongong. Hello, John.
Good morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hi, John.
How are you?
Very
Great.
well. Question 1 for you of the Magnificent Seven. The brand Marvel tells stories primarily about what?
Superheroes.
Superheroes.
Chet Baker, Miles Davis, and Louis Armstrong all famously played which instrument?
Was it trumpet?
It was a trumpet.
Was. Which brings us to question 3, which is what's on the box?
I'll turn the box on.
Let's see if you're of a certain age and you recognise this theme song.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous...
What was the show?
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Do you know...
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
There he is now.
There he is.
Many years ago when I was at university, Andrew Denton, in my company, told somebody else that the writers of Mr. Ed were very subversive and they'd managed to write double entendres, like underhanded jokes, all the way through with references to Mr. Ed's genitals. All the dialogue was referencing his genitals.
Right.
Many years later, probably 20 years later, I was working with Andrew, and Andrew, in my company, heard me tell someone that story. And he collapsed on the floor laughing. He'd made the whole thing up and was stunned that I had believed it.
I wouldn't be stunned
No,
that you believed it.
no, it's not true.
I'm more stunned that Ryan got a biscuit deal with people than you being stunned
So
by
it's
that.
not true. He did not have talking genitals.
The world's first postage stamp featured which royal, John? Was it A, Queen Victoria, B, Queen Elizabeth II, or C, King George IV?
First postage stamp.
First postage stamp. I'm going to go with the Queen.
Which one? They've got Queen Victoria or Queen Elizabeth II?
Yeah. A or B?
Queen Victoria?
Yes. It's a little bit like pulling your teeth out, John, but yes.
Yes, John.
That's right.
The penny black was the first postage stamp in 1837.
That's it. Question 5. Which country won the ICC Men's T20 World Cup overnight?
It was England.
It was. They beat Pakistan by 5 wickets at the MCG.
According to a famous Elvis song, what is down at the end of Lonely Street?
Heartbreak Hotel.
Yes.
John, you could be all the way John.
All the way, Johnny.
Question 7 for you. You ready?
Here we go, John.
Ready, John?
Everyone's standing up.
You sit on the balls of your
Can I
feet?
have an easy one?
Well,
Well,
this
John,
is
they've been
what's
pretty
written-
easy thus far.
This is what's written here, so I'm just reading out the question.
Come on, John, you can do it.
Which of Donald Trump's children got married over the weekend?
That was the boy.
Nope, sorry, John. We're not going to go through this and watch all your teeth come out. It's not the boy.
Was it the boy?
Who is it?
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda with Katy Perry and Raw. She doesn't have Bell's palsy, everything's okay. Remember
What do you
that a few
mean?
weeks ago? She was on stage and people thought she had Bell's palsy because one eye had shut. And she was like,
And what was it?
Well, it's according to the Katy Cats.
Her fan base.
That's her fan base. And Katy Perry herself. It's the thing she does. She wants to look like one of those little dollies. You know those dollies?
When you lie them back and the big eyes go bunker.
Yeah, Amityville Horror Dolly.
Yeah.
My daughter had one. Used to scare the hell out of me. I had to throw it out. And
So
that came back.
That's what Katie's doing deliberately.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a gag.
What if she wanted to be a big teary deary doll and wear the pants?
Well, that'd be you. She's doing your act.
I know.
We're into the Magnificent Seven at question
Oh,
7.
we're finished. I thought we'd finished it.
No.
We've got Miriam in Lethbridge Park. Hello, Miriam.
Good morning. How are you both?
Very
thanks,
well.
Miriam.
Question 7. Let's bring it on home. Which of Donald Trump's children got married over the weekend?
Tiffany Trump.
Tiffany Trump.
She's the daughter of Marla Maples. Now, you remember, he
So
was
she-
married to
before
Ivana.
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 Yep.
He was married to Ivana. He had an affair with Marla Maples, the Georgia Peach, as she was known.
Yep.
And there was a big fight on the ski fields. Remember all of that?
Right,
He
yes.
married Marla, and they had daughter Tiffany. So Donald
So
Trump,
what was the fight on the ski field?
between the two women? The mistress and the wife were both there.
Ooh, awkward.
Oh, do you think? Yes.
That's always awkward.
Always awkward. But there's Donald Trump. His daughter gets married, and he has to pretend he doesn't mind that he's pretty much the MAGA component has pretty much been wiped out from the Republican Party in the midterm. So all of that was happening on the same day. He'd be in a happy mood.
He'd be happy as only. He'd do a great speech.
He blamed Tiffany for turn of events. He blamed. Did you see he blamed Melania for making him support Dr. Oz? So he's just blaming everybody.
And who did she marry, Tiffany?
She married a billionaire heir. I'm only going to read his name because I don't know. Michael Boulos.
Michael Boulos at Mar-a-Lago.
At Mar-a-Lago.
Michael Boulos.
So Marla Maples' daughter married Michael Boulos at Mar-a-Lago. Keep up.
What would you take as a wedding gift? What would you buy for a couple like that? Because they've pretty much got everything, haven't they, really? Like I was watching Succession, and when they're trying to give Logan, whatever present he wants, he wants whatever. Like, it doesn't matter because he's a billionaire. What do you buy a billionaire?
We have to go for emotional tokens, but if you don't know them very well, how do you do that?
Make him a picture out of macaroni.
Yes, that's what you do. Your wife may not appreciate getting that for Christmas.
Anniversary's coming up. Here's a picture made out of macaroni. Congratulations, Miriam. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming your way. $150 to spend at Chemist Warehouse. Chemist Warehouse, the real house of fragrances. This Christmas, a family pass to Taronga Zoo, Sydney. Come and discover Taronga Zoo, the zoo with a harbour view, and great enclosures as well. They've worked on that. Jonesy to to character chews for you to colour in, and some Staedtler pencils. Miriam, anything you'd like to add?
Thank you so much. I felt sorry for John.
Oh, well, John,
Well,
he
poor
did.
old John. He got us there, and then he fell over at that last
Well,
hurdle.
you
but
just can't say, that guy.
Yeah,
question 7.
Yeah. No, that's right. Miriam, it was up to you, and you've done a beautiful job for us. Thank you very much.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Is it too early for a drink?
Okay, maybe just one.
Bottoms up.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. So on this day in 1981, the Police had their 4th UK #1 single with Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. Now, true to their punk roots, the Police have some colourful and dysfunctional characters in their early songs. And even though we thought Every Little Thing She Does was a beautiful love song, it's really no exception to the darkness of some of their songs. Mm-hmm. It seems very endearing, as we said. The guy, though, has some issues. He's pursuing a girl who doesn't return his affections. He might be crossing into stalker territory as he resolves to call her 1,000 times a day.
That's a lot.
This song is from 1981. This time it would be Find My Friends, Snap Maps, maybe...
Snap Maps?
Snap Maps. That's how you find out where everyone is. I know. Maybe an AVO. Time to rethink it, Sting, you freak.
Time to be real.
Let's do it.
It's 26 to 7.
Every little thing she does is magic. I know, because I'm watching.
Jam Nation. Nation.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Good drummer, Stuart Copeland, wasn't he? Didn't really like Sting, though, didn't they? There was trouble in the band.
I think there was trouble.
There was trouble.
They reformed, though.
They did
Their
reform.
bank managers probably suggested it, and there was still trouble.
There was still trouble. And Andy Summers, Cheryl and Sting.
At some point, wasn't on his drum kit, Sting is a...
Yes, Sting is a big C.
Sting is a rude word.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, that's what got him through. To Sting as a C.
And Sting must have never turned around and faced him. Maybe that was the problem. He just sang with his back to him and never noticed it was
one of
there.
those bands, some of those bands, when they really get into each other, they make some serious eye contact.
How mortifying. And share a microphone when they sing.
Little Stevie and Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band, I think he sort of gets a bit obsessed with the boss. He's always looking at him.
And also, if they come up to share the mic, I often think,
I don't like
what's the breath scenario?
Well,
anxiety, stress, bourbon, it's not a good combination.
Barnesy knocked out one of Mossy's teeth with the microphone.
Oh, did he?
In the early Cold Chisel days, because he's gone bang.
Ow.
And they're doing standing on the outside, bang.
Knocked his tooth out.
And Mossy's got good choppers.
Not even his anymore.
He had to get a veneer on it, apparently. It's 21 to 7. Well, it was nice to hang out with you on Friday at the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre in Marrickville. What a fantastic place.
When you say the Bob Hawke Leisure Centre, I sort of pictured a squash court, and that's about it. But it is so quirky and funny, and a great Chinese restaurant. It's been done with a great eye for detail. There's a whole lot of Bob Hawke memorabilia, but really it's very artistically displayed. That is a giant prawn sculpture. It is just very quirky, but they've made it almost look like Grandma's Lounge, haven't they?
Like Bob's Lounge. It looks like Bob's Den.
It's so great. It's very. It's got a great eye on what it wants to be.
What I learned from it is a few things. That Bob Hawke never died wondering, did he? In his life, he's just doing everything. Secondly, there's a nice picture of Albo, our Prime Minister now, wearing denim and gabardine slacks, standing next to Bob Hawke, looking a little bit uncomfortable,
looking like the most unlikely future Prime Minister ever.
Yeah,
but there's great things like there's the Bob Hawke wine cask. Oh, I wanted one of those. So much. There's great stuff.
What about the pool table? We're all playing on the pool table.
We played the longest game of pool in the history of the universe.
Worst game of pool ever.
It went forever. You ended the game.
Well,
you
know why? Because you insisted on doing the two-shot rule. When you're in a pub, the two-shot rule never works because it makes the game go too long.
Well, there's got to be punishment if someone else sinks it.
No.
Well, you ended up sinking the white off the black.
I did it on purpose. Do you know where that pool table came from?
Purpose. Tell me.
It came from
Neverland, like your last story.
It came from Long Bay Jail. Did you know that?
Yes, I was there when the man told you.
And you know why they took it away? Because of bad behaviour. I said, what sort of bad behaviour?
And then we enacted it very well.
Bad behaviour.
He said there used to be blood on it.
Yeah, they shot back from the D. No, bad behaviour. Because you would imagine, why wouldn't you give a bunch of murderous criminals a bunch of ready-made weapons?
It's like saying, why don't we do decoupage? She's a Stanley knife.
Yeah, go to it, fellas.
Well, my night ended with one of the girls, Maz, who works here. She had a cab charge and she gave it to the driver and bundled me into the cab. And when I got home, the cab charge didn't work. Has a cab charge ever worked in the history of the universe, ever?
Don't even get me started with that because I always look at the cab here and I get into it and I say, mate, do you know how to use the cab charge machine? And he goes, yeah, of course I do. And then we get there and it's like it's suddenly new. It's like a bunch of apes have just received like a computer.
Well, the vouchers never work. So Harley's away. He came back last night. He was away in New Zealand. So no one's home. I get out and I realise because I had to then pay. I had to get my wallet out, blah, blah, blah. I left my keys in the back of that cab. Car keys, house keys, everything. I'm sitting outside my house. Cab's driven off. I'm emptied out my bag. I think, what do I do now? Harley's not home. Jack has taken my spare keys and he wouldn't be answering his phone anyway. What do I do? So I phoned Pam, who works with us, and she at 9 o'clock, was it 9 o'clock Friday by the time I got home? Dreadful. From a lunch, terrible. She had to drive over and let me in. And I'd been sitting pretty much in the gutter. So when I stood up, my hips were bad, plus 18,000 drinks, staggering around like a mole. Dreadful.
Friday night,
But can I say thank you? Maz then tracked down the driver because she had access to the vouchers, blah, blah, blah. And the driver put the keys in my letterbox overnight. And I'm very, very grateful. Thank you.
Do you imagine if he appeared by your bed in the middle of the night? Here's your keys, ma'am.
Is that who that was?
It was a win-win for you.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
I had an argument with my wife on the weekend, not because I came home late on Friday, because I had a few fights. I had a fight with City Rail as well because they had their go slow on Friday night with the trains.
Right. And you got caught up in that?
I got caught up in that because I got on the train at Sydenham to get home, and then the train that I had was supposed to be going to Cronulla, but it was terminating at Hurstville. And I got to Hurstville, and then the next train's going to be 35 minutes to get home. And I thought, I'm not waiting 35 minutes.
Then why didn't you get an Uber?
Then I looked at the Uber from Hurstville. It's going to be $70. I'm already in the hole. I've tapped on to go on the train. So now
Well, then wait for half an hour.
No, I couldn't do that.
So walk.
Well, what happened, I went out on the street to get a cab. Good luck with that. None around. And then the bus, because of their go slow, the 970 to Miranda was just about to leave. Jumped on that bus, got to Miranda with 2 minutes to spare to get the train home. So effectively beat the system.
Oh, they said there was no...
At City Rail, at the Hurstville, I said, I hope your go slow's going well.
Why would you taunt the staff just
Hope it's
going about
well.
their business? They're not the decision makers, Brendan. That's like people saying to you, I don't like Roxette.
Okay, well, if
nothing
we would
you
go,
can do
if
about
something
it.
bugged me here, I'd go on strike and not. I still come here. There's plenty of things that bug me around here.
But what if it's like you though complaining? It's someone complaining to you about not liking an ad or something. There are things that are out of our control. For you to berate the people who just work there,
It's not berating. It was like more of a passive aggressive. I hope this go slow's going well.
Wow. No wonder you fight with your wife.
Well, don't even get me started.
What was that about?
Well, it was about the crown.
Oh, why do you insist on wearing it?
We'll talk about that next.
Jam Nation.
Saturday night, I wanted to watch The Crown Series 5. I was ready to go. I was sitting, rubbing my hands together.
But Helen doesn't want to watch it, does she?
And I thought she was kind of joking about that. I said, let's watch Crown Series 5. She said, no, I refuse to watch it. I said, she goes, you can watch it somewhere else. And I said, well, this is the only TV that's got the Netflix, so I can't watch it.
You can't watch it on your 8 other tellies like Elvis?
You're going to have to go somewhere else. And she goes, well, no, I forbid you to watch it. I said, forbid. I said, well, I'm watching it. So she slammed the door. And I thought,
Is this like you're fighting with your mother? Oh, I'm watching it. Well, because the thing is, I'm a very good person to be married to. Continue.
And I don't make my wife lives a life of leisure. She can do whatever the hell she wants. And I don't ask for anything from her. So for me just to watch this, because I'd like to relate.
It's the only thing you've ever asked of her is, can I please watch this show?
The only other thing I've ever asked of her, and I said, well, I'm watching it.
So did she eventually give in and watch it with you?
No. She sat outside fuming away. And so I started watching. I said, I'm watching
You were
The
going
Crown.
to, even if you didn't want to, you were backed into a corner by then.
Well, and it was interesting. I got it to 2 episodes, and I'm thinking, gee, it's taken a while to get to the Princess Di bit. And then Helen walks in, and she goes, you're not even watching the right one. So I thought I was watching Series 5. I was watching Series 2, but episode 5 and 6.
That's sort of like Winston Churchill times, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Winston Churchill, just after Churchill dies. But I thought they were doing a flashback sequence.
Right. They just kept going and going and going. When do I get to Princess Di?
Well, I thought it was leading up because it's about how the Queen, a journalist has criticised the Queen for being austere and not caring, and she should televise the Queen's message.
Because also there had been a terrible incident in Wales where a big landslide
the coal mining.
The coal mine killed a village and a school, and it was terrible. And people judged the Queen for not crying.
Yeah.
And she didn't know whether that was what was required of her.
And this journalist was saying you should go and do the Queen's, the message, and that's when it started. So I just thought this was leading up to the new royals with their relationship with the
3 seasons worth. You still had to go to get to it.
So she came and said, you're watching the wrong one.
So what did you do?
Well, then she couldn't be mad at anymore. So, really...
Because she thought, I've married a prince.
Because at that point, I hadn't done anything wrong.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you hadn't transgressed by watching season 5.
Yeah, because you're a woman. You understand how women work. I haven't done anything wrong. The crime hasn't been committed.
Are you going to commit the crime?
I don't know. Is it worth pushing on?
I think you're doing it to spite your face. I think you're doing it just to be...
No, I'm genuinely curious. I want to see Elizabeth Debicki playing Princess Di. I want to see how this unfolds because unlike Helen, this is in my time.
And her time.
I know, but she says it's too soon. It's too soon. I said, well, no, but that's the one thing I can relate with all of this is it's in our time. See, guys, we have a different relationship with the Royals than you ladies do, I believe.
I think so. I think the women are triggered more emotionally by this one. Having said that, I don't know how many men want to watch The Crown. I think it's more female viewing.
Well, this is the one that gets the guys in.
Well, we'll see. And let me know how you get on with version 2. I'm watching it. I'm watching it, Mum. I didn't ask to be born.
I might get another Netflix subscription somewhere else in the house.
Jam Nation.
Now, there's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, $10,000 up for grabs. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. It's dead easy.
Well, not dead easy, but we think it's doable. Between all of you, get someone to question 10. They answer 10 correctly, they get the money. And you have helped them on their beautiful way.
I like the idea of the first caller going all the way, getting all 10 questions
Could happen,
right.
could happen.
It's a lot of pressure, and no one's done it from this position, but today could be the day. Mitch of Menai.
Hello, Mitch.
Hello, guys. How are you?
We're very well. Jonesy reckons you'd be Johnny Dumbo not to get some of these questions.
I'm just saying, we just did a run through, and how did I go?
You did okay, but we didn't time you. We didn't time you.
I did it in the prescribed time.
Prescribed time. All right, Mitch, here are the rules. 10 questions, 60 seconds. Doesn't matter if you hesitate. I mean, if you hesitate or you're wrong, you are out and someone takes your place. Doesn't matter how many people are involved. If someone gets to question 10 and answers that correctly, they get $10,000. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's
Good
see
luck,
if we give
Mitch.
away 10 grand. Here we go, Mitch. Question 1. Which chocolate company has the initials DL?
Kensington.
Which chocolate company has the initials DL?
Sara Lee.
Question 2. Which show on Stan starring Kevin Costner is back today?
Yellowstone.
Question 3. Which country won the T20 World Cup last night?
England.
Question 4. Who makes car model Santa Fe SUV?
Kia.
Susan Putney.
Who makes car model Santa Fe SUV?
Tucson.
Joanna's in Warrenora.
Who makes car model Santa Fe SUV?
Hyundai.
Question 5. How many children does Anthony Albanese have?
0.
Jemima is in Balcombe Hills.
How many children does Anthony Albanese have?
2.
Helen's in Connells Point.
How many children does Anthony Albanese have?
3.
Tony's in Croydon.
How many children does Anthony Albanese have?
1.
Question 6. What's the capital of Spain?
Madrid.
Tony, where were you? What about Mitch?
Yeah. You jinxed Mitch by saying all the way, all the way, all the way.
I bigged Mitch up so he would do great things.
Well, you bigged him up and poor old Mitch didn't make it.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, I'm looking towards our summer holidays and hanging out with the kids, which I'm going to like. I'm going to force them. I'm going to go to Taronga Zoo and get one of those enclosures that no one can breach.
Yeah.
And lock them in so they can't go away and I have to look at them and they have to talk to me.
I think they'll enjoy that.
I think they will. But one of the things, we thought we'd go down to the coast and I thought, should I hire some kayaks or something? I'm not going to do it, but maybe they'd like to do it.
I could have given you some.
But how do I get that there on my car?
I got riff racks on my truck.
On my car?
I could come down. I could come down and drop them off.
No, that's all right. I'd rather just rent them if that's all right.
I can come down anytime.
But when I was at the rental shop,
I'd have to stay over though.
Yeah. So let's move on from those. Yeah, let's move on from those crazy thoughts. when I was talking to the guy just in the rental place, asking about it, he said, "Would they like a double kayak?" And I said, I don't know if my sons have the emotional fortitude to be together in a kayak.
Two boys,
and
brothers can't kayak
Well,
together.
and this is the thing. I was telling my friend, and she and her husband go kayaking together. And she said, that's something a husband and wife should never do, is share a double kayak. And so we started a long list of things that husbands and wives, couples, should never do together. There's quite a few. I mean, I'll just mention one other because I don't want to take everyone's options away.
Okay.
Wallpapering.
No.
Don't do it. It will end in a fight. Just do not ever do it.
Same goes for house painting as well, I would say.
Do you think?
Well, look at all the trouble that happens on the block. There's always trouble when it comes to painting.
Okay.
Actually, renovations, more or less.
All right. Well, we'll be specific because we've got a few options
Let's
here.
pencil this down.
All
Is
right,
what you're saying.
pencil it down is what I'm saying.
Well, I like that.
Things you can never do as a couple. What have you got?
Why don't you call us? The tribal drum will beat for this.
Hello. We just go for a power walk.
Right back at ya.
Yeah. Kath and Kel going for a power walk. Couples that jog together. Oh, don't do it.
What about couples on tandem bikes together?
I've never seen that.
You do see them.
Oh, novelties. They're not getting around town. They're in Tasmania and they think it'd be funny for a minute.
Does anyone use a tandem bike for anything other than a novelty purpose?
I don't know.
I know, like you can have a vision impaired person on the back of the push bike and they get to experience what it's like to ride around town. But other than that, do a husband and wife ever go out and say, let's go on this tandem bike together? Because you look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
Over the age of about 6, don't share a bike.
Unless you're the goodies.
Or unless you're in a Flake commercial and you're sitting on the front. Or what's that movie? Cool Hand Luke? Or what's the one? Raindrops keep falling on. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah, I knew you'd get that.
And Catherine Ross in a beautiful outfit sits on the handlebars.
Yeah, but they were experienced the push bike because it was filmed in the 1800s, was set in the 1800s.
Oh, it wasn't a penny farthing.
No, but the push bike was a new thing.
Oh, come on.
It was. That was around the time.
Anyway, things you can never do as a couple. If you're a man of the match, a top deck Sydney cruise lunch.
Ooh.
Cruise Sydney Harbour this summer with Captain Cook Cruises.
Ooh.
Jam Nation.
The tribal drum is beating things you can never do as a couple.
Hello. We just go for a power walk.
Right back at ya.
That's one. Don't do that.
Anna has joined us.
Hello, Anna.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What would you add to the list of things that just haven't worked out for you that you've attempted as a couple?
Oh, anything that needs to be assembled from flat pack.
Yeah.
It doesn't end well. It's arguing. The optional extra seems to think that if it goes together, that's where it belongs. Over screws. It's just ends up damaged.
Yeah.
And so when you try and be the voice of reason, that doesn't work.
No, that's when a little bit of the aggression comes in because they tend to think they know, and they don't know.
No,
they don't read instructions, and it just honestly, now my sister will come over and we put together things harmoniously.
See, that's very interesting. 2 women can do this.
No, they can't.
They can. Men do not. I'm generalising, but I think Anna's experience is quite widespread, is that men don't read the instructions and won't be told.
Largely they're in Chinese.
And won't be told.
And part F doesn't go with part G.
But won't let you contribute in any way because you don't know. Oh, this is going to trigger all of us. Thank you,
Thanks,
Anna.
Anna. Dean has joined us.
Hello, Dean.
Hi, how you going?
Very well. What can you never do as a couple?
All I've got to say is you always read the instructions at the end when you can't figure it out.
True.
The worst, the thing that I can't do is playing charades. I mean, if I'm drunk, if I'm sober, I still don't have a clue what my wife's going on about. And if it's life or death, mate, I would be dead.
Yeah, and Pictionary is very much the
Does
same.
she get angry at you?
Oh, mate, if we go to play a game, no, we're not playing that. We're not playing that because you just got no idea. I'm just hopeless. I don't know whether I'm thinking of something else or I don't know, but I just cannot play it. I have troubles.
My wife cheats when we play Monopoly.
How?
I'll see her just taking money out of the till, out of the bank.
Off to the Swiss bank account.
So there's just 2 of us playing this. You're taking money. You know, no one's,
For her shoe fund. For imaginary shoe
That's
fund.
not real money.
We're going to take more of your calls. I'm loving it. Things you can't do as a couple.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Top of the morning to you.
Well, look who finally decided to get out of bed.
Things you can never do as a couple. Kayak, for example.
No.
You can never do that. Look at Deliverance. It was terrible.
Were they in a double kayak? At least they stayed sitting down.
There was a lot of people in that canoe, I'll tell you.
That's
They're
right.
all blokes.
Don't rock that boat. Things you can't do as a couple.
Hello. We just go for a power walk.
Right back at ya.
That's one. You know another one I will put on the list? I've already said wallpapering. Moving a sofa up some stairs or around a corner.
Yeah.
No,
Men
no,
and women
no.
can't move furniture
No,
together.
I wonder if these are tests you should do before you marry someone.
Move a sofa.
Because when you see it in TV and sitcoms and they laugh and go, oh, that's not how real life is.
Go through the remote control at all the different streaming services with your partner.
Oh,
That never works.
Never works.
Because they say, no, it's you pressing them,
no.
you've got to put the password in.
Harley resets it like the flight console of an A380 every time I leave the room, so I can never access it ever.
You're just watching the ABC.
I can't change it.
Jody's joined us.
Hello, Jody.
Hi, how are you?
Very
Good, thanks,
well.
Jody.
We moved furniture last night.
How'd you go?
Yeah, not good.
What were you moving, Jody?
A bed.
Yeah, worst thing in the world.
Yep.
And putting the bed together, worst thing in the world.
And then getting in it, no thank you.
Yeah.
What else can't you do, Jody?
You should never drive, even with Google Maps. You still get lost. We were in Victoria and we got to the point that my husband said, just stop the bloody car. I'm going to the airport and I'm flying home.
And how did you sort that out?
It was a quiet trip on the rest of the way home.
Oh, even with Google, how did it happen?
Google.
Yeah, because Google's terrible.
I know. Sometimes they say, do a U-turn here. You think, I'm in a tunnel. Do you mind?
Google's, you can't rely on Google.
No, but then why does that make you fight each other?
Because women believe Google, men don't.
Is that what happened with you, Jody?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I hate it when Jonesy's
It's
right.
true. It's true. Women go, what Google says
drive into the river.
Google would know better than you. No, Google's got no idea.
Don't get angry, Brendan. Listen to you.
I'm just saying.
Hello, Sophie. How are you?
Good morning. So I'm a fitter by trade, and when I was an apprentice working under my husband, it was fine. But once we were on the same wage and I was qualified, that does not work.
Oh.
There you go.
So would you say working together, you can't do that?
Particularly when one started at a higher grade than the other. So because he was kind of my boss, and then once we were on the same level, that's when things got tricky because I was just as qualified as him. Whereas for the 4 years prior to that, he was like in charge and my superior. And now I'm like, hey, buddy, I'm here too.
Yeah.
Are you better than him?
Oh, we work in different industries now, and I think that's for the best.
That's probably wise.
Only you would ask that, Brendan. It's not about being better, it's accepting.
No, but if you're
about
better,
accepting.
if you're working in the same field, that can be trouble.
Listen to you. You're mulling it over. You wouldn't handle it at all.
That could be
What if you and Helen did a radio show together?
Yeah, I don't think it'd ever work. I don't think, because Helen doesn't listen to a word I say. So I'd say something.
She's lucky, isn't she?
I'd say something, and then she'd just go, what? She'd be just scrolling on her phone. It's like you.
Tell me when you're finished. When I hear just a little bit of a break, I know it's finished.
Oh, thank you.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda rounds for the pub test. And today, beer, does it pass the pub test?
Or does it still pass the pub test? Cooper's brewery boss is worried that beer's popularity is drying up. He has said that a number of years ago, that beer made up 7 out of 10 purchased drinks. Wine was roughly 1 in 10. That was in the 70s. There's been a major shift since then. And so now 40% less beer. 40% is beer of the drinks sold, 40% is wine. So not only is wine taking away from our tastes in beer, but we're drinking less alcohol generally, and we're drinking less alcohol in our beer. So we're moving towards no or low alcohol options as well. So Australia and the image we have of ourselves as beer drinkers isn't necessarily the case. And lots of people are saying beer is taxed so heavily that sometimes it's not an option for a night out. Though if you try and drink cocktails, wow, $20 a go or something.
$20 a go. Coopers would be doing better if it didn't taste like homebrew.
Well, see, that's your
That's
perspective.
just me.
That is just you.
But I don't like the
Coopers.
fruity beers.
But
the kids these days, they like all those fruity beers that taste like passion fruit. I just like new. I like Reshes. I like Melbourne Bitter.
But that's not
Carlton
what we're
Draft.
asking. Are you still drinking beer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Has any of that changed in your life?
No, I just
What
drink
about your mates? Any of them drinking different things these
A lot of
days?
the guys, as they get older, they drink wine because of the beer makes you more bloated. So you've got the big beer gut. You know, that's the thing.
Doesn't worry you, though.
Doesn't worry. I don't have a big beer gut.
No.
But I learned something from a good friend of mine, Amanda Keller. I don't know if you've heard of her, but I have a little water wedge as well. And I don't drink as much beer as I used to. Now, the big days of a full session, like I can drink a lot of beer, but I make sure I temper myself. I try to keep myself at that 4 beer.
4? When have you ever stopped? 4 is your midweek kind of cutoff.
It's not my midweek, but if I have 4, I like the feeling I have when I have 4 beers. 4 beers.
So why do you then normally have 12?
Well, what happens, that's when I have a water wedge at 4 beers, and then you slow things down a little bit, and then you might have something to eat, and then you can continue on.
Well, tastes are changing in the beer industry, it seems. So we're asking you with the pub test, ironically. Beer, does it still pass the pub test?
Too right it does.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I demand entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot. That's entertainment.
Last week, Claire Stevens, we lost her. She left our show. But she's fine. Everything's okay. She's gone on to do great, great things.
Yeah.
We are like the wind beneath her wings.
Well, she didn't phrase it like that, but sure.
So stepping into Claire's, well, she hasn't really got big shoes because she had small feet, is Emma Gillespie.
Hello, much bigger feet than Claire, I can confirm.
But we're not going to
like
shame you about feet.
Thank you. She's a very baby bird.
She
little
is.
lady.
And she left our nest. And so to keep that imagery going, you are now hatching out of that.
Yes.
And, but so you also work with Mamma Mia.
Yes, so I'm a podcaster and journo at Mamma Mia, do a bit of hosting, a bit of producing, wherever they'll have me.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here.
Thrilled to be here.
And what we're going to talk about is Michelle Obama, because she's given some insight into what it's like to raise teenage children in the White House. I think Amy Carter, was it Amy Carter? It was Jimmy Carter's daughter. It was the first child that was a child in the White House, I think.
Wow.
All those years ago. I don't know if we count Barron of the Trump family.
Oh, yeah.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah. I mean, when I say I don't know if we'll ever get insight into what his life was like there, which must have been fascinating, but we're now getting insight into what it was like for the Obamas.
Exactly. And the thing I love about this insight is, I don't know about you guys, but when I would watch the Obamas, I would just think, wow, perfect family. What more could you want? Perfect kids, perfect mum. Well, apparently not. So the new book is called The Light We Carry. And
Michelle's written it, hasn't she?
She's written it. She's also narrated the audiobook. Her last book was Becoming in 2018, and that just sold like hotcakes, and this one is doing the same. But she writes about the girls and their bad behaviour, and she says, she doesn't name names, there's only 2 of them, Sasha and Malia. Someone got grounded for missing curfew, someone posted an eyebrow-raising bikini selfie on Instagram and was promptly instructed by the East Wing comms team to remove it. Someone once had to be dragged by Secret Service agents from an out-of-hand, unsupervised high school party just as local law enforcement was arriving. And this is my favourite. Someone talked back to the President of the United States, their dad, when he had the audacity to ask how she could possibly study Spanish while listening to rap music.
So same as everyone else. They've gone through the same as everyone.
Exactly. That's what I love most about it. But there's also these admissions from Michelle of this guilt and how she felt like an imperfect mother. And she said an episode of even mild disobedience or misbehaviour from our adolescent daughters would set off a ripple of unsettling worry in me. It preyed upon my greatest fear, which was that life in the White House was messing our kids up.
Yeah.
I can understand that. It would. I mean, we all struggle with that as parents as to, am I doing the right thing? But what extraordinary experiences they have.
Exactly.
That this is their dad's dream and their mum's dream perhaps as well, but they didn't choose it.
Yeah, and these girls were 10 and 7 when they went into the White House, and, you know, we know that they were there for 8 years. So for anyone who's been a teenager or raised a teenager, those years after that age are formative, difficult, they're hard.
And the scrutiny of being his kids, very hard.
Oh, the public eye on you. I love this idea of someone posts a bikini selfie on Instagram and the Secret Service or the East Wing are going, someone take it down.
Yes.
And it comes a long way from when Barack set up the play equipment, you know, when they first moved in there. Remember, he got a dog. And they got the play equipment out.
Yes, the American dream.
As quick as anything, she's posting bikini selfies.
Exactly. I thought it was interesting. Michelle spoke about this sort of the feeling of not enoughness that mothers have and the images of maternal perfection that are all around them, you know, that we see in advertising on social media. And for Michelle Obama, who, for me, you know, and for women everywhere, she's iconic. We all look up to her. But that she would go to bed with all of those fears and insecurities, I think it tells us a lot about motherhood. I don't know, Amanda, what do you reckon? I don't have kids.
But absolutely it does. That we look to her as a woman who has great emotional intelligence, great compassion, great wisdom, great intelligence. She's as vulnerable as we all are to thinking, am I doing my best? and which bits aren't I doing well?
Exactly.
We're all in the same boat. So that idea of enoughness, we've all got to say, I am enough. I remember reading a book when my children were really little. It was by Robin Barker, and it was called Baby Love. And she said, praise your children, love your children, praise their achievements, and take a deep breath because you're doing okay. And we put so much pressure on ourselves, we really do.
Michelle needed that book because she said, was there a parenting book that I'd forgotten to study 15 years earlier? Was this a bona fide crisis, a sign of a bigger problems? Was I too late now?
It's so hard. I remember when my 2-year-old went to daycare for a day and he didn't know how to sit on a chair. And all the other kids were sitting down because I used to put him on a chair and his little legs were straight.
Sure.
He didn't know how to sit on a chair.
You didn't
and
teach him how to sit on a chair?
I have failed my son. He doesn't know how to sit down.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
All the mums were gossiping about it.
What
That Amanda Keller.
That kid, he's got perfectly good knees. He's not using them. If only there was a book about parenting.
Well, they're 21 and 24 now, the girls, so they're doing okay.
They're doing okay.
They live together in LA. They're smart as whatever, you know.
They'll write a book about Michelle and Barack one day and then we'll get all the goss.
Exactly.
Emma, this has been great. You can catch Emma on Mamma Mia, Out Loud this week, in fact. That's entertainment. We'll catch you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Thank you.
Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy de Manor Arms for the pub test today. Beer, does it pass the pub test?
Or does it still pass the pub test? Cooper's Brewery bosses are worried because beer's popularity is drying up. He said that in the 70s, beer made up 7 out of 10 purchased drinks. Wine was maybe 1 in 10. These days, 40% of our purchasing is beer, 40% is wine. And if we are drinking beer, we're drinking beer with less calories, beer with low alcohol. People are just choosing...
Beer with less sediment?
Well, maybe not to drink beer so much.
Well, I'm just saying, with the Cooper's Brew, it's never been my favourite because it tastes like home brew, which is dreadful. And I've made home brew, and it just always tastes dreadful.
But that's separate to this.
Yeah,
These
but in
are
a world
stats
of
about
beer
Australians
still
drinking.
passes the pub test. I love beer.
Okay.
I wouldn't drink anything else.
All right, so you're not a wine drinker. You don't drink other things. Beer is your thing.
It's beer.
All right, well, let's see. Are you in a minority? Beer, does it still pass the pub test?
I think beer still passes the pub test. Nothing's better than on a hot summer's day than a nice cold beer. It will always be here, I think.
Yeah, it passes it for me because I drink it every day.
I think it still does. There's nothing like a nice cold one after, bit of work or on a hot summer's day, but the alcohol situation these days, like with health and other, community factors, it is on its way out.
No, not anymore. Used to. Too arty-farty now. Too much ingredients. They're all rose flavoured, petals, all sorts of different flavours happening now. They're too fruity. Beer should just be made of beer.
Damn right. And can we just... Was that a rooster I heard in there? Gemma Wright, can you just back that up? Yeah. Was there a rooster in there?
Nothing like a nice cold one after, bit of work or on a hot summer's day, but...
Love it. That's the thing of breakfast radio. We're hearing the roosters as well.
Not the first time we've had a cock on the pub test.
Quite right.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
So on Friday, when I was on Mamma Mia Out Loud... with Mia Friedman and Jessie Stevens, we were discussing Jennifer Aniston. And we talked a bit about this on our show too on Friday, where Jennifer has posed for the cover of Allure magazine, the very last episode ever, or edition of Allure magazine. And she opened up for the first time about the fact that she had done IVF for a number of years. And so we spoke about that. But one of the things that Mia spoke about was how Jennifer presented herself in that photograph. And she said Jennifer would be very controlling. She would have control over the styling, over the photographs, over all of it. So this is how Jennifer wanted to be seen. And it was with two small, almost looked like bottle tops, didn't they? You saw it, bottle top bikini.
Like coconuts.
Well, yeah, but tiny over her nipples and incredible abs. And she looked extraordinary.
Sure.
And Mia spoke about this in relation to a comedy sketch that Amy Schumer did with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Dreyfus-Louis?
From Seinfeld.
Yes, Tina Fey and a couple of other people about your last effable day, where they are all clinking a glass because it's Julia's last effable day and it's been decided by Hollywood that she should get in a boat and just go out to sea because that idea has been done now, that she now has to play she would have a love interest in her past years. Now she plays that love interest's mother. That's what happens as women age. And Mia said that she felt that this photograph of Jen played in to all those tropes of Jen fighting her last effable day and insisting on being seen as effable. Here's what she said.
It's not a criticism of Jennifer Aniston. It's criticism of a society that demands women look a certain way to stay relevant and current and to have that currency. Of course she likes looking like that. Why wouldn't you? But why wouldn't you like looking like that? Because that is what gets you money, fame, more wealth, more status, more attention in the attention economy.
She said that most 53-year-old women don't look like that, and that it's time that 53-year-olds were presented as regular 53-year-olds. I said I could look at that image of Jennifer and it didn't touch the sides of me. I thought Jennifer looked great, and Jennifer has always really appealed to women more than men. She's been seen as a friend, excuse the pun, the girl next door, someone that women like. She's never had to push that sexy thing. And so I don't feel threatened at all by that image. And I just saw that Rebecca Gibney posted something very interesting that I'd like to read you, and I wish I'd phrased it like this. She said, I just read the article that Mia Friedman wrote about Jennifer Aniston and her recent appearance on the cover of Allure wearing nipple pasties. Mia was discussing the term an actress and her last effable day. I enjoyed Mia's article because she asked herself the question, was she jealous that Jen still looked like a 23-year-old? Or is she just frustrated that Jen will see a 53-year-old, or just frustrated that yet again we see a 53-year-old looking decades younger? And does that make us women over a certain age feel bad, feel unseen, feel pressured? I'm 57 years old, an actress, says Rebecca, who's never worn pasties, but if Jen wants to wear them, good on her. I don't compare myself to her or others. Am I still effable? I think I am, whether society thinks so or not. I'm still in control, much more so than when I was in my 20s. I know I'm sexy. Whether anyone sees that is irrelevant, even my husband, because I know what I am and who I am. I do believe, however, we need to just let women be. If they want to celebrate looking effable, great. Doesn't mean we all have to. For me, someone desirable is confident, laughs loud, looks you in the eye, has strength. I don't care whether they have a tight butt or shiny skin. I know society puts that out there. It doesn't mean we all have to conform to it. I'll continue to create work that celebrates women of all ages, including me at 57. I'm not done yet, not by a long shot, nor will I be relegated to playing mothers on Christmas specials. There's a lot of life and spunk left in this girl yet. She said, I've posted a photo when I was just starting out in my career at 17. I had the shiny skin and the blush of youth, but zero control. I'm so much happier now. My life and career choices are my own, effable or not. I just thought that that's exactly what I'd wanted to say.
You should have, well, yeah, you should have. Well, but you've got the sentiment right.
And that's we can all be who we are at 53, 54, 60, 158.
Doesn't matter.
And we decide whether we're effable or not.
And you know what? For the record, everyone here says you're very effable. They always say that Amanda's very approachable. We love her. She's always chatting, always
That's
good.
affable.
Well, you're that too.
Here's why you don't get invited on Mamma Mia.
I'm just saying, I love Mamma Mia. I think it's great. I love the whole thing. I love the whole thing.
Well, it's a very interesting discussion. If you want to hear it, wherever you get your podcasts, it was last Friday's Mamma Mia Out Loud.
Jam Nation.
You know, you've been giving me grief about my trying to outrace City Rail's Go Slow on Friday. I don't know if they're having a Go Slow on Friday as an industrial thing, or was it just City Rail? Because by and large, when I get on the train, I never have any trouble in this town.
Well, we'd had a big lunch. All our team went out for lunch. And then it was probably about 8 o'clock when we were heading home. Mm-hmm. It's a sign of a good lunch, isn't it?
You got bundled into a cab?
I got bundled into a cab, and one of our producers had a cab charge that she gave to the driver. Got to my place, the cab charge voucher just didn't work.
Do they pin the cab charge to the front of you, like with
like
your
a little
address?
Child flyer? No, Brendan, they didn't.
Make sure she gets home.
But the voucher didn't work.
Of course, because they never work.
In the process
have you noticed whenever a cab driver sees it, it's like it's something that's brand new that they've never seen before. It's like they're looking at it like what's this magic card?
Well, it's when they say it doesn't work, and so they just look at you and you think, well, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. And I knew what I was supposed to do. I had to get my wallet out. So I paid for the trip, but in the process left my keys, car keys, house keys, everything in the back of the cab. So I don't realise that until I'm at my front door. Harley was away. He was in New Zealand. He got back last night.
And you managed to get some spare keys, but then you had to wait all night for the keys to be delivered.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know I was going to get the spare keys, so I might have ended up sleeping in the street.
Well, you rang me. I would have come round and helped
And
you.
done what?
I bought a sleeping bag or something.
Oh, as if. So, yes, I managed to get some spare keys, and thank you to the cab company, the keys were returned.
Yeah.
But I may have spent the night just sleeping in the gutter covered with leaves.
That's my night.
Pretty much. But you had an option. You could have got an Uber and just got home, but you insisted on planes, trays and automobiles.
This is what you've been giving me grief about, because once you make the commitment to catch the train, then that's what you're doing. That's what happens.
Then stop whinging.
No, I'm not whinging.
It sounds like you might
I'm not whinging at all. I said to you, and you go, well, why don't you just catch an Uber? The thing was, I got on the train to Cronulla, and then they changed their mind. The train was going to terminate at Hurstville. And then I looked up to get an Uber, $70 from Uber to home. That's like, I'm already in too deep. Do you not see that? Men see that. Women don't see that, do they? And so...
Well, you know why women don't see that? Because women have to, at night, take the easiest, safest option. And that doesn't mean hanging around a railway station necessarily.
Oh, I love it.
I know, but you're not a woman. You don't have those same fearful
little
triggers.
Yeah, it's good. And so I went outside to get a cab. Of course, there was none there at Hurstville. But because of the aforementioned go slow, the 970 bus, that was running 20 minutes late. There it was about to leave.
You sound like a savant, but not in a good way.
I got into the bus.
The idiot kind.
Got into the bus and... It got me to Miranda with 2 minutes to spare.
Until what happened in Miranda?
To catch the train home to Cronulla.
You know.
So I was like Matt Damon in The Bourne Identity.
Oh, but the most daggy version. And you said you berated people at the train station. How's you go slow?
I just said, how's you go slow going, guys? That's I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You might have been asleep under the leaves as well.
I could have been.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
It's been 35 years since the Choir Boys' Run to Paradise was released. To celebrate, we are throwing a big beach party with Paradise Jam.
That's what we're calling it. It's going to be a gorgeous house in Avalon.
Beautiful.
Drinks, food, the highlight of the evening, a performance by the Choir Boys.
And you know who's going to be there?
Tell me.
Debbie of the Northern Beaches.
Hello, Deb.
Hello, how are you?
We're very well. We're looking forward to seeing you there. Are you a big fan of the Choir Boys?
I am, and I'm absolutely stoked to have got through. This is amazing.
Oh, good.
Fantastic, Deb.
What was your first experience with the Choir Boys?
Oh, I think just as a teenager, just listening to them, like through my school years and all the rest of it, I just really loved them.
So you haven't seen them live, Debbie? I'm getting that vibe.
I've never seen them live, so it's going to be a real thrill. So,
Real, Debbie. Well, we look forward to seeing you, and can't wait to see you. This is super. All thanks to Tyre Power, 100% Australian owned and operated since 1977.
Jam Nation.
Taylor Lautner married Taylor Lautner. Did you read that story?
No.
So remember Taylor Dome? She married Taylor Lautner.
It's hard enough remembering him.
He was from, that thing that...
Twilight.
The teenage girls
He was Twilight.
And he was Shark Boy.
And so his name is Taylor Lautner. Has he married someone called Taylor Lautner?
She was called Taylor Dome, but she's going with the maiden name of Lautner.
Is she changing her name?
Yeah, Taylor Lautner. Meet Taylor Lautner.
That's hard.
There you go. It's inspirational day.
Ryan, we can hear you.
What?
And Gem Y Rye, by the way, if you've just joined us, Gem Y Rye now has a commercial deal with who is it again?
Inner Biscuit.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I've got the cheeseburger flavour here.
Delicious. And let's just back the truck up again.
What?
So you now have a commercial deal.
Yeah. You got a sponsorship.
Got a sponsorship, yeah.
Because you often eat on air, and we often say, what are you eating today?
Brainwaves.
And now... You, from 6 o'clock this morning, have actually been eating while we're talking in here.
These are delicious. This is so good. Inner biscuit, cheeseburger flavour, oven baked in Oz.
Okay.
Alive with flavour.
Well, you know we're on the air, right?
Gloriously crispy.
All right, thank you.
The sound of success.
So you get us a food sponsorship.
Yeah. Every morning, I think. We're going to send me
what do you mean every morning?
Different flavours every day.
Different flavours, whole lot.
The whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And how much do you get paid for this?
I'm guessing you're not getting paid. You're just getting free biscuits.
You're eating your pay packet. You know that.
And he's happy for it.
Yeah, I'm not mad. You want some?
No, thank you. And just
I'll have one.
Oh, actually, I'll have one too.
John?
Thank you. And then let's not all eat on air.
We should just do this for next time.
Yeah, why don't we? Why don't we just?
Why don't we? But we've got bills to pay, and unlike you, we need money to pay the bills.
Yes.
And not...
So we have to talk about important things like Taylor Lautner marrying Taylor Lautner.
Not bad. It's not bad. It's 17-9.
Oh, it does taste like a cheeseburger.
It tastes like a cheeseburger. It's weird.
Yeah. In store now.
Wow.
Oh, okay, maybe let's not go crazy.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Not long to go, and our favourite ghoulie of the year will win $20,000 cash. Let that sink in. And a year's supply of chocolate from Darryl Lee. Here's our number, 906179884.
What have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is actually myself. I'm starting to watch gardening programs, which I've never had any previous interest in whatsoever. So I don't know whether this is a new interest or a sign of old age. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like me watching all those sex programs. I've got a new interest.
Watching all the Roots.
What else have we got?
My ghoulie is the first thing my husband loves to do when we enter a hotel room is do a poo. 5-year, 10-year, and recently 15-year anniversary every time. Just once, I would love to use the toilet paper first with the first piece folded and enjoy the room a bit without it smelling like poo or Glen 20. There's always a smear that isn't properly cleaned. It really gets my ghoulie.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot to unpack.
Because you want the
there.
little triangle with the way they fold it. But hotel rooms don't have toilet brushes. You notice that?
Well, how can they?
Why not?
You can't have strangers' poo particles, or else they'd have to get a new one each time for hygiene. You can't have, like, your own family's bad enough.
Sure.
Let alone...
I think it's all the same, though, isn't it?
Would you, if you pulled out a toilet brush and it had...
Well, that's at work. Have you seen the one here?
Had particles in it.
That's got particles from everyone, from years gone.
Oh.
Strange.
Sammy Sparrow.
Sammy Sparrow's poo particles. Strange as poo particles. It's a band on Triple J, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, everyone, if you're eating your breakfast.
Yeah, sorry about that. Out with the bad and with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always call that hotline number, 906179884.
Well, I think of you indeed.
Jam Nation. Podcast.
Our favourite caller, email, or Facebook friend wins a Top Deck Sydney cruise lunch. Cruise Sydney Harbour this summer with Captain Cook Cruises.
You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet with our dolly heads.
I was thinking over the holidays on the south coast of renting kayaks for the kids, and I was thinking, should I get a double kayak? A friend of mine said there are some things you can't do as a family, particularly as a married couple. She and her husband go kayaking. She said a double kayaking would be the unmaking of them.
Did you see Deliverance?
At least they got to sit down. We have a list of things you can't do as a couple. Wallpapering, moving a sofa up some stairs.
Streaming through all the choices on your TV.
No, there's so many things. So, things you can never do as a couple.
Hello, we just go for a power walk. Right back at ya.
Let's add that to the list. Here's Dean from French's Forest.
The thing that I can't do is playing charades. I mean, if I'm drunk, if I'm sober, I still don't have a clue what my wife's going on about. And if it's life or death, mate, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Does she get angry at you?
If we go to play a game, no, we're not playing that. We're not playing that because you just got no idea. I'm just hopeless. I don't know whether I'm thinking of something else or I don't know, but I just cannot play it. I have troubles.
Don't even play Trouble with your partner.
No. Forget Boggle.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, Ugly Phil's up next with WSFM's box office.
Yay.
We'll see you at 6 o'clock for Jam Nation.
Double yay.
Oh, you've got the worst lines today. You should sack your writer.
Who's writing this crap?
Yes, I'd like to meet him.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.